Mobia Kwaba, the body TA Effect GA channel on YouTube. Let me say, and you share it in Komaka Cratch. Jama boy and Mamma Swash. And you didn't Komaka crack. Yes, Miss O'Hem in Sama. A note kakra ma prepare. Here, I have a note with me. I never didn't come far. You know, a lot of people keep asking, like they're sending EGMs and emails saying, say, I want to come as an international student, and then is it possible that I can work and pay my tuition over here in Canada, being an international student? That's what we're going to talk about today. All right. So the answer to this, it's kind of in twofold. I will not be able to give a yes or no, but just stick with me. Grab your pen, your paper, and your calculator. And we're going to dive straight into some illustrations and factors, some points to consider, and what to do to make it, and what not to do if you don't want to make it. You get my point? So let's go into it. Okay, so this illustration or this video is not for those who are into the thesis programs, who are doing a research thesis. This is for only course-based. If you are doing a master's program, that is a thesis. You are not part of this video. Yes, because you are working under a supervisor who is actually giving you monthly stipends, who is paying for your living expenses and stuff. So you will not experience what I'm going to talk about. Yes. So this is for only the course-based students. If you are in a college, you are a course-based student. If you are in the university doing a course-based, not a thesis, no research, nothing. You are only focusing on the studies that you are grabbing from the school. That is a course-based student. Yes. So as to if you can pay your tuition with your working, your part-time, it's actually a part-time because you'll be made to work 20 hours. Yes. From last year, November 15, 2022 to December 31st, 2023, the government of Canada gave all international students the capability to work unlimited hours. But afterwards, from December 31st, that's like 1st January 2024, they are taking us back to the default 20 hours a week. That's part-time. Good. So it depends on several factors as to if you can actually do it or not. So the first one on my list is, did you pay your first semester tuition or not? Moving into Canada as an international student, did you pay some part of your fees to your school, or you didn't pay anything? You just took your bag with your tuition fee of about $20,000, $18,000. Even in a course-based student, some are paying like, I saw someone's admission letter and I was shocked, $38,000. It's like, wow, 1 year. My first program was 18, almost like $20,000. I know the hassle that I went through to get that money. $38,000, bro. Jesus, I know what did it. 38. People are paying money out here. Yes. Tina, I always recommend using the colleges. These are some of the things I always recommend doing the colleges. If you go to the university, bro, that's you pay huge sums of money. 38,000, 25, 32. College, bros, the maximum you can pay. That is nursing for them. That's the maximum you can pay. It's like $20,000. The maximum. The grand doesn't. The one I 18, 17, 16. And no year for Ontario. Those who are in the other province, some are paying like $10,000, $8,000. Compare $8,000 per semester, or maybe like collectively you are paying like $10,000 or $12,000 for a year to $38,000. That's outrageous. See the gap. 38, 12. That's too much. That's like $26,000 difference. That's too much, bro. Okay, so the second thing on my list is, How much is your tuition? Exactly my point. This is what I was talking about earlier. How much is your tuition? Someone who is paying like $12,000 can work and pay it off. $38,000 you can, but it's based on several factors that we will also tackle. Okay, good. Which province are you going? What province? Are you coming to the big city? Are you coming to Ontario? We have the merit and demerit of Ontario based on which city you are in. Those living in Brampton, if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. Those living in Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, and as compared to those living in the remote areas, or really Collingwood, Stayner, Berry, and the stuff, they are not living the same life. Though we are all in Ontario, but there's a huge difference. Someone over here could be making in a month, working back to back, could be making like $6,000, $8,000, while someone in Ontario in a month will be making like $2,000. Yes, that's it. I have a video coming up. I will talk about certain detailed things that will strike your head not to go into these big cities. No, it's not for freshers. To me, Toronto, Brampton, they are not for freshers. If you are a fresher, go to the remote areas. Go hustle and come back. To say the Ghana, you buy a copisca when would be a bedini fear. You go in physical with you in medini woodum. No. Cook woodum, copisca, double up. In a spill man bear 5 years, 3 years. The money you can accumulate there, because in a month you could make like $6,000. Times it by 7, times it by 12, sorry, $72,000 times 5. What I'm saying, 300 and something $1,000. Or you ding your copy fee or share life. Sometimes no experience. You have experience. What could school be and what could nurse and what could truck driving. When on why establish your family, right? In your bank account, you have like $100,000 or $150,000 stuck up. Or wife on so they or home. Or me, what could pay school papa video matter or chronos. In Toronto or Brampton, or pay fee, full house, wajit, out team. They be out here coach, being musica. All they will see is a pop. Oh, you know, free him or buy black sheriff, Jenny. Free him, who see or wajit awards near that. That is just a snippet of something that I'm adding. Let's go back to our video. What is the minimum wage of this province? Early this month, in the 1st of October, minimum wages have increased. So let's take a look at the current minimum wages in several provinces. So the minimum wage for Ontario, it moved from 15.50, that is $15.50 to $16.55. And for Manitoba, it was previously $14.15, and now it is $15.30. Saskatchewan, it was $13, but now it's $14. Nova Scotia was $14.50, and now it's $15. Yes, 50 cents addition. Newfoundland and Labrador, it was $14.50, but now $15. Prince Edward Island, it was $14.50, and now it's $15. Okay. So we will be assessing a minimum wage. What is minimum wage? Minimum wages is the lowest wage permitted by law, right? The government of Ontario, or my year, make I say yes, of Canada, sorry, or my year law be at was say, the person has no work experience, the person has no qualifications, the person has nothing. This is the minimum wage that the person should get. That is the lowest wage permitted by law to give to an employee. So $16. Okay, let's go. Let's dive straight into our video more. All right. So at this point, I would like us to take our pens, our papers, and our calculator, and let's stay glued to this video. All right. So let's just say, I am just giving a scenario, right? So let's just say one is being paid like $20 per hour. Okay. $20. And you are being made to work $20, 20 hours a week. Sorry. $20 an hour, and you are being made to work 20 hours a week. Okay. So collectively in a week, what this person should be getting is $400, right? Good. Up to this point. The $400 is the gross taxes and everything still there inside. That is $400 a week. Okay, let's multiply by 4. That is a month. Okay, $400 a week times 4 is going to be what? $1,600 a month. Okay, $1,600 a month. That is still a gross. No deductions of taxes. Okay, let's just assume you work every day. You work like you consume the whole 20 hours a week. That is, at times, it depends on where actually you work. You might not be given the opportunity to do those full hours, because if you are a part-time in one of my jobs here, you are permitted to do like 30 hours bi-weekly. 2 weeks you are doing 30 hours. So like 30 hours, if you strike it by 2, that's basically every week you are doing 15 hours. 15 hours, you are not accumulating your 20 hours. But let's just assume you are working every day. 20 hours every week for 4 months. Every month we have 1,600. Let's multiply by 4 for the 4 months. That is going to give us what? $6,400. That is $6,400. Okay, that is still a gross. And now our HST, that is our tax rate, is 13%. So let's multiply the taxes, the 13% by the 6,400. So when you take your phone, then you type 0.13. Okay, so 13% out of your whole amount, right? Okay, so 0.13 times 6,400. That is going to give you what? 832. So out of the 6,400, we are assuming you are going to pay taxes of $832. So let's deduct the 832 from the 6,400. That is going to give us what? 5,568. That is after taxes. This is our take home. 5,568. Don't forget, this is in a period of 4 months. Yes, the whole 4 months. Okay, let's continue. So let's now break it down. Since we have $5,000 for 4 months, let's check how much you'll be making in what? A month. Okay, so let's divide 5,568 by 4. That is what per month. We just want to know what we're making every month. So divided by 4, that will give us $1,392. $1,392 every month. That is what we should be making by this scenario. Okay, so every month we'll be making like 1,392. Okay. Now, the real expenses. Canada. Canada is not for the weak, bro. Canada. Talk. Now, the real expenses. Let's assume again that your rent is 600 per month. 600. Let me just say it's all inclusive. All inclusive will mean that everything, your hydro, your heat, everything is all inclusive, right? So you don't have to pay like 600 and then every month you pay your heat, you pay your hydro, you pay your everything. No, all inclusive. So $600 a month for everything. Then your food, maybe your groceries, maybe you don't eat much. So let's just do like 150, right? So 600 plus 150 will make 750. Just write it down somewhere. Then your phone bill. Maybe you took a phone when you go into the country, or didn't take a phone. If you don't even take a phone, you still have to pay your monthly subscriptions. So let's just use $50 per month. So plus 50, that is what? $800 over there. Maybe your transport. You don't have a car. But Uber, you can't always pick a bus. No. Because if you compare a distance of like 15 minutes when you drive, if you take the bus, you're going to spend like 2 hours. Very frustrating. That is why I'm saying Canada is not for the weak. Maybe I cast out for home. Wedge me. Just subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. I will let you know the real Canadian experience. Say YouTube for a month, I will let you know. No, and yes, I'm scaring you. Come. Ghana kura yatena. Ahanum my shadow na make you. Ghana kura yatena. And no we nim timi bu abam da. Ka cho won se mbu abam da. Brabi. Abochi no wan kwa so yanko. Brabi. Ne be hwebi ubeyeye. It takes time. Say the akura we no. Onwa akot na wo akura no sate komika akura yemu nji ubedwane. O shate da no fuso na fu opija ne mu. No asate wia. Na fu otutu. No otehwe na ne mo me bofom. Nti eno ne chese aha na waban. We betima pagya no abofom. Eno nka ho sa sore. Na sa akọ. Oye sa abun se afi ne nemu ye dene. Na fu wonante kobirika. That is life. It is everywhere. In Ghana, everywhere in this world. The fan show to say me back Canada no, it doesn't pick like that. Obusu afoka because of Discord. Oh, what make us all fraud crowd promo. You should know the hustle. That you know, say who to before. Unim dia worker. Let's go back to our video. So transport, maybe in a month, what for over $50. A weird. Because in a short, Uber, no, often a long distance, it's kind of something. Often a short distance, with me, we scale between and will be a or long distance between the two. All right, maybe a miscellaneous, right? Their own budget for be a bit dear bunting, obenya language wabi on that kind of vibe. Boys. Benya language wabi na jad na tiasho so okapotina dining near the other. And also be at there 200. Okay, so yan can you know 600 for rent, 150 for groceries, 50 for bill, for phone bill, I don't quite 800. Transport 50, 850. Miscellaneous 200. Ubena 1050. That is $1,050 per month. Assumptions way keke. And your real life assumptions, but yeah, some so no informant. Every month, your real expenses is going to accumulate to like $1,050. Let's multiply by 4 and check in the 4 months how much you should be spending. Like from your take-home money, this is the expenses that is leaving you. In 4 months, 1050 by 4, that will give us what? $4,200. That is what? All our expenses collectively in 4 months, that is what? $4,200. Okay. Now, let's deduct our monthly pay from our real expenses every month. So remember we had $1,392 take home every month. Now our real life expenses will be like $1,050. So let's multiply. Just do it. Just deduct it. You'll be having the same figure that I got. That is what? 342. This is the bombing part. $342 every month if you are working part-time in Canada. This is just an assumption, not real life calculations, because one could be making more or even less every month from this. If you are getting $20 per month and you are made to work 20 hours a week. Per the scenario here, you'll be making what? $342 every month. That is the money that will be left in your account. In 4 months, our take home was $5,568. Now let's deduct it from our our real life expenses for 4 months that we had 4,200. So 5,568 minus $4,200. We will be having what? 1,368. This is the money we will be having in our account in 4 months, working 20 hours a week and being paid $20 an hour. That is if you are working every day. 1,368. Note, your tuition has not been mentioned yet. I have not mentioned tuition. I have not. So literally, you are working to cover your living expenses, not your tuition. It will never be enough. Okay, let's move on. So, per this scenario, I didn't even add some expenses. That is like owning a car. Maybe if you have a car, you have to and you have to finance it. I didn't add that one. Also, what else? Some other things. I didn't add them. Maybe car maintenance and stuff. Because once you're having a car, you always go for maintenance. Your fuel, refill and stuff. Your gas pump, you always need to get it done. Okay. So now, what do I need to do to be able to pay my tuition? Remember in my previous video, I was talking about side hustles. People didn't really understand what I was saying, but this is the part that will blow your minds off. Having a side hustle in Canada, it's good. Let's just say in a week, you braid hair, right? You braid. That is not something you have to go to the person. No. You just give your address to the person that, oh, this is my collections of work that I've done. The person just goes, oh, I want this type of hair. I don't really know the names of hair. Maybe I want Rasta, frontal, and the rest, right? So you'll be there, then you give an appointment time to the person, and the person will just drive it. The person will come just in the comfort of your home. You are working 20 hours. You have maybe you work 2 days or maybe like 3 days for the 20 hours to consume. You have 4 days. Maybe classes or online or something. If you don't have a class that day, it means you'll be home the whole day. Okay. So this person will walk in. You just give like 2 hours to the person. You braid the hair. You are done. The person will be paying you like $200. That is a side. This will not go through your SIN. So IRCC and the government will not even have any information that you've done that kind of transaction. Another thing is people do drop shipping here. Drop shipping is actually a good one. People are doing it I heard they are making money from it. Yes. And also you can do barbing. Barbing is actually a good one. Like now, if you are to barb your hair, you won't pay anything less than like $40. No. $40 per person. And it just takes like 30 minutes. Maximum 1 hour. 1 hour, maybe like 45, 30 minutes. Okay. So at the end of the year, what to do to be able to afford and pay your tuition and not be stranded? Because once you get into the country and you are stranded, the depression you do. The depression you did this country, I see, you did this country for everybody. But the whole thing is, if you knew the end obi abetina be 5 years the depression in buy. Somebody catch na the depression is slap am. Pon am so much one see na dey no ko. The depression dey dey. But as to the timing where you go get yours, that be the problem. So what to do to be able to afford and pay your tuition by using the 20 hours part time. One, recommendations for me. This is not any stipulated format. These are all mine. Just like I've written everything here. Get your first semester tuition ready before you leave Ghana. you leave Nigeria, you leave Kenya, you leave Zambia. Everywhere that you are, you leave Nigeria. Get your first semester tuition fee readily available in your account. Your first semester is like $9,000. Have that money in your account. It will save you the stress. Another thing is try to pay part of your tuition. Let's say you are in a college where they take like $1,000 for commitment fee, right? Try after paying the $1,000 and getting your visa, try to pay like another $1,000 or $2,000 to the school. That would reduce your what? Your tuition for the semester. So let's say your first semester fee will be like $9,000, and you've already paid like $3,000, $4,000 in Ghana, in Nigeria, in your home country. Left to like $5,000. Why is she getting at least? You feel borrow from a relative. Like maybe this one will give you like 2,000, 1,000. Maybe you also have like 1,000 that you just added. You are in school. That will reduce the stress. Another thing is, when you are coming in, just to save yourself, get at least 3 months rent. Because over here in Canada, where I am, the landlords, they take first and last. So in your lease, maybe you just sign a 1-year lease, right? So you have to pay like 2 months. That is the first month that you are moving in, and the last month. They don't want any wahala way. We don't need. You just wake up one day, then you pack your stuff, and you jump. No. They are smart. They take the first and the last. So even if you don't pay and you leave, they have the money already. Yes. But I heard, I don't know if it's true, I heard over in Toronto and the big cities, the landlords are taking like 6 months out upfront. Like if you just work in that, you need an apartment or you need a condo, a basement to rent, they take like 6 months. That's like Ghana. The same thing happening in Africa. That's crazy. If you have to pay like 600 every month and you are paying times 6, bro, 3,600 going into moving from your body. Hey, that's mad. These are some of the same things I'm telling you not to go to those places or go to the remote areas. Find a school. Not a kurasi no place in Abuja be a kurasi. They don't have a village in Canada. Hey, Charlie. Okay. Select a program that will make you work in summer. Yes. If I'm to recommend, I'll tell you to come in the winter. Yes. Get your college application done. Select winter intake. Why? People don't like the winter intake. This is actually a freebie that I'm adding. It's easier to get up admitted into a college or maybe university during the winter because people don't apply because of the cold weathers. Today is October 9th. The weather here is like 8 degrees and it's crazy. It has been raining for like 3 days consistent. It's really cold. Really, really cold. So just imagine what the winter will bring. It will be mad. So people don't like coming in during the winters. So once you apply, you get it. And another thing is, if you are in a college for the winter intake, you'll be in for 8 months. So you'll be done in like August, right? Through the August, we are in the summer. You get the time to work. Because abrafuni in a bit to holidays. We don't be going for some vacations and stuff. You get the time to work. They stack up money. Because at that time, you are from school, we're from school. So holidays, if you work, then you work, gather money. Then you don't apply to September. Apply for January. Then you get like 4 months to work. Let's say 4.5 months to work, stack up money for your next semester. And bro, you good. This is actually my own recommendation that I would give to everyone. Okay, so another thing is know your teaching before applying. Many people, they just give their applications to agent. Oh, I want a school. The agent to go in for $38,000 for you. And the college it was actually a university in, I think, Newfoundland Academy Canada or something. Bro, this school has no PGWP. And the person is going to pay $38,000. I was like, bro, let's keep quiet because Ghana ni oba butchire no kaka che ne say M1 a obaka say oba no pese obi baby ekuro no so pese obi a baby but e be boa wona make catch you. I'll just let you know. Yeah, bro, you are going to do a wrong investment. You throw your money away because come on, to make $2,000 self no be easy. You work your ass out. I didn't want to the moment do. I didn't want. Because obi wo Ghana wo catch wo pay be $200. Onya bi mana wo din so 3 money. Sure. Come. Baby. Baby na. O ma me kra ha wo money ska. Know your tuition before coming. Don't say this college I'm going. 18,000, 20,000. Then you psych your mind. Say, okay, this is how I'm going to. My other video, I was talking about planning. Know your plan. Okay, man. They say, this is my plan to pay my tuition. Another thing, find a cheap tuition, a cheap college or university. There are cheap colleges in here. And yeah, Obiana also called University of Toronto. Obiana also called Trent. Obiana also find a cheap university here and go find a cheap college. Say, and you're Ontario, as will be to afford ya. Go to New Brunswick, go to Saskatchewan, go to Newfoundland, Nina, ya Canada. It's easier getting a PR over there as compared to Ontario here. Obiana also back. Good. So this is about it. So in summary, why I ask, can you pay your tuition as an international student using the 20 hours a week? Yes, you can. Is it easy? No, it is not easy, bro. Do you have to put in effort and lots of work to raise more money? Yes. You need to put some discipline, really disciplinary actions on your body, bro. Cut down spending. Cut down some silly expenses. Be focused. Talk to your people back home. Say, this is what I am facing. This is what is in my mind. I need to stack up $18,000. I need to stack up $25,000. Say, please, for the next 4 months, for the next 6 months, I beg. Mama will really feel me kakra. I mean, because if you are able to live here and stay here for long, your nephews and your nieces they'll all be able to join you here. But once you are not able and you just fly back, the dream is shut off. As part of your planning, please think of other side hustles. Don't just come with nothing. Have a skill. Know how to do something. Know how to do something. Side hustle will help you. Yes, so this is all that I have for you guys today. I hope this video helps someone out there. Kindly leave a comment if it helps you, and everything that we share today is very important to you. Kindly let me know. Smash the like button, and then don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. I appreciate everybody. The love is so deep. I love you guys wholeheartedly. I love you guys, and then see you in my next video.